I'm trying to see a new city, catch a different vibe, pick a new mind. Are you coming with me? Or are you stuck doing the same old, same old? Let's see a new city. Yeah, add some juice to our lives. That's if you coming with me. But maybe you're stuck doing the same old thing. Yo, I can't stay frozen, gotta heat it up. Red and white down the middle against that green light. Let me breeze by, see a different skyline. My one wish you stick by my side. Bring the sorry, get your J's on the floor. Walk through the doors we see. Though that is slam if you do get rid of your food. What you're eating for if you ain't really hungry. What you're speaking for if you're always bluffing. Claim you hold the cards, but you were only dealt. You moving your own to the side. You're a joker to yourself. Now I say this cause I recognize your strength. Use the waste, elevate with me to another state. Pay the toll booth to take money to make money. Zero proof, yeah, the bees sneeze. I flew through some trees cause I heard the birds symphony and read them like a tooth. They said the rare don't lose, don't stop when the op terrifies you. That's what scarecrows do, their jobs is kinda odd if you let them make you look unemployed. So come enjoy the fruits of your labor. Do yourself a favor, rate your anchor. Ship ain't sell yet, let's go remote. Find a new place to flow. If we're in the same boat, let's coast. I'm trying to see a new city, catch a different vibe, pick a new mind. Are you coming with me? Or are you stuck doing the same old, same old? Let's see a new city.
How about that?
All right, let's move on. Let's move on.
All right,
Touch
so what
it.
you do last week? How'd you do?
Pourable, 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 pourable. I did. I gotta confess. I kept saying all last week, okay, tomorrow, okay, tomorrow, okay, tomorrow. So today I decided today. So that's how I did in short.
Well, here's the thing that works for me. It is to me, it is 80%,
True.
80%, and I think that you, when you fall, when you don't measure up to what you wanted to do, that's a part of the process, right?
Kinda.
Yeah,
Go on.
because you go with everything. There's ups, there's downs.
That's true, but if you that's true, but when if I didn't do what I know my best could be. So I'm not gonna put no credit there at all because no credit is due.
Well, I'm not giving you no credit, but I'm just saying don't be so hard on yourself because if you make it through today, and it's all about mindset, in my opinion. Because when I went off in December, I remember I went off for my Aquarius hat. But what I said was the next day I'm such binge eater. What I said, with my son came home, he bought me what is called red velvet cheesecake. Got from Publix. It was so good. So what I did, because I wanted to eat. And so what I did was I sliced that bad boy up. I put it in some sandwich bags. Oh, he also bought me chocolate covered strawberry.
Ooh.
He did. He laid me out, okay? I took those chocolate covered strawberries. I put them in a freezer bag with the cake. And you know what I did? I put it in the freezer. That's what I did. So
Okay.
so out of sight, for me, out of sight, out of mind. And I also purchase things that way. If I'm going, well, let me just say this. Can we discuss this? I have planned cheat foods. Got that from you. I have planned cheat foods. So my cheat foods are grapes, popcorn, cherries,
Yeah.
that's it. Well, now it's oranges because I bought a bag. So it's fruit. It's basically fruit and pop, right?
Okay.
And with the
Yeah.
popcorn, I do, because I believe if it's gonna come in my mouth, it has to taste good. So I do buy the flavor to go on top of my popcorn. I do. And I did buy the butter stuff, but I found that I don't really need that. Is fattening and it's oil, whatever. But in any case, more than often, I just use the white cheddar powder, whatever it's called, to put on top of the thing. So those are my cheat foods. What are your cheat when you're doing what you're supposed to do?
When I'm doing what I'm supposed to do, I'll say like when I'm doing a liquid fast, my cheat food would be a salad. I would say popcorn. That's also a cheap food to me when I'm eating solids.
and we talk about pistachio nut until you start getting the pistachio nut. And I
Mm.
always get them in the shell. Got that from a tip somewhere I saw. Always get nuts in the shell because the time that it takes you to open the shell is time that you're not eating. So I always get pistachio with it, and I can eat them. And I now
Okay.
that's a healthier protein.
Hmm.
So I think it's an okay alternative, but yeah,
Well, what about those shakes? Like, I know you don't like the shakes, but I think I messed up on this. But I think if I go a little bit lighter on the fruits in the shake, I found out to me it tastes just as good as a McDonald's milkshake. When I put the bananas and the strawberry in there, it tastes just as good as a McDonald's shake. So I would say that's another cheat where I just have to learn how to scale back on the fruit a little bit.
I don't do the shake. I gave him. Yes, I
Did
cut you.
you?
I gave it to our brother trying to do something, and
Hmm.
so I said he was saying I
Yeah.
got all these shakes. He
Yeah.
told
I
me to
just
tell
got
you.
finished talking to him about different, ideas. We were giving each other ideas on what to do. I had a good conversation about that. Yeah, I think it's good that we're headed in that direction because we're getting up, not really up in age, but we're at that age where we really have to watch certain health dynamics.
I
So,
agree. I agree. So we got some cheat foods, which is and I'm gonna tell you when I beat stuff, really that's not on the
me
diet.
too.
I do. And I eat as much as I want, but great. And I eat. Okay, so for me, my thing is I even got on an alarm. Don't eat after 7 o'clock. But
Hmm.
I have such a busy day, and for me, food is a part of my relaxation. And I know that's sad, but it's because I love food. So
Hmm.
once I get my dogs put in their crates, put in their crates, 8 p.m. exactly, okay? Bedtime for them.
Yeah.
I go and I cheat. I'm sorry. So,
Well, when
go ahead.
did you ever notice with cheating? I don't know if it's just me, but when I cheat the bad way, I get bloated. I don't know if I ever felt that before I started thinking health conscious.
I get
I get
sick.
bloated real bad.
I did sick. Like when I had that
Hmm.
it felt like it just sat. It really
Hmm.
did. And yeah, so yeah, I feel sick too. But I can say this. So one day, so what let me say this too. Sometimes I cheat by okay, I gotta I went to Costco and I got me a slice. You know, Costco's it's one slices and that's how they give it to you.
Hmm.
And I ate that. I did feel bad. However, because I knew that I ate that, what I
Hmm.
did was I drank my water. I didn't eat nothing else that day. I didn't even eat no grapes, no nothing. I just drank my
Okay.
water that day. So
Hmm.
that's something that that's something that we could. I don't know. That's what I do. I do notice too that I got really sick when I ate. Cause for me, I only eat once a day. So when I
Hmm.
ate more than once a day, cause I've tried to string it along, like make one meal,
Right.
a vegetable, a meat, a vegetable, and a starch. I've tried to stretch it throughout the day
Hmm.
just so it could be I could say to myself, well, it's really one meal, but I ate it throughout the day, so you know what I'm saying? But it makes me
Right.
sick. It makes me
Okay.
sick. So I eat at one time, and if I don't, and of course I do my cheat after grapes or
Hmm.
whatever. But for the meal, I found I cannot stretch it out. I have to eat that one meal, and when I'm done. But
Right.
again, we were saying it's for me, 80% of it is mindset. And
Hmm.
once I decide, okay, not gonna do it no more. I don't care what the suffering is, not gonna do
Hmm.
it. I just don't do it because that's my mindset. I realize I don't have the same mindset as everybody, but I'm controlling. I admit it. I'm very controlling.
Yeah.
And since I'm controlling, one of the things that I am controlling of, I forgot what I was talking. What was I saying?
You said last thing I think you said was it's 80% mindset.
It's 80. I think it's 80% mindset. So I think if get your mind together, that sound. Oh, I was saying how I was controlling. I'm a controlling person. So
Yes.
yeah. So if I like, if I see something is taking over,
Hmm.
I stop, and that goes for coffee, chocolate, whatever. Because smoking,
Hmm.
that's why I won't do drugs. That's why I won't drink because I don't like to not have control, and I don't want nothing to have control over me. Yeah, problem.
I know that's right.
Yeah, that's a problem. Yeah, but you know how controllable. I think we all should.
I think we all,
Yeah,
yeah,
but that's
I agree.
how. So when I say I'm not gonna do it, I don't do it.
Mm.
But I realize that not everybody is like.
Well, maybe I ought to use that control thing on that.
Yeah, that's what I do. It works.
Yeah.
It works. Cause when I'm like, girl, one summer I was just into them Dove ice cream bars. Let me stop. I was into them heavy. Okay. And then I was
Mhm.
like, wait a minute. And it wasn't about weight. It was about the fact that I couldn't stop eating them mugs. And every time
Mhm.
I would go to the store, I would have to give me some. And I was like, this is too much. And I had to just stop cold turkey. Stop cold turkey. Not to mention Dove ice cream bars cost a lot of, but
I ain't had
that's
that in
just
a long time.
girl. That's
Go
what
ahead.
yeah. That's how I am.
Mhm.
Anyway, so
So
going back to where we was at, you want to say something?
no, but go finish up what you were saying. Then I think we need to move on to what are we gonna do this month.
Oh, so going back to what we were saying last week, I think I did pretty well. I did only eat the one meal a day. Last week started like the what? Was it six? So yeah. So on Sunday, of course, I had birthday cake. Monday is when I divided all of that cake up and put it away.
Mhm.
But last week I did have my one meal a day. I think I did pretty well. Not so well that I weight, which is
Mhm.
something for me. But I did replace the salad with the meal that you told me about, which was the
Mhm.
spinach and the chicken breast. I did
Mhm.
that last week. I tried
Okay.
on Monday. Oh, let me say, Monday I did a liquid diet because of the cake,
Mhm.
but I did that on Monday
Mhm.
because I just know my body. If I eat something I'm not supposed to, 2 days later, it's Monday. I did the fast, the liquid fast.
Mhm.
And then the rest of the week I did pretty. So that was my
So
last week.
so if you don't do the shake, what do you do with your liquid fat? With your liquid fast, what do you drink?
Oh, soup. I have
Mhm.
broth. I went to Aldi's and I bought like a case of that chicken broth. Let me
Yeah.
say tell you that kind of smell like chemicals to me. It smell like hair. You remember
Do it
when we used to get our hair done that life. But anyway,
like the relaxer.
yeah, that's what it smelled like to me. But anyway, that's it's just
I'm
my
gonna
opinion.
I'm gonna pay attention to it next time. It might be, you know. Hey,
Yeah, but I
might be.
drink broth, Jello, a lot of Jello, water,
Yeah.
and that's about it. It's the Jello, the
Okay.
broth. That's what
Okay.
I did. That's what I did. And yeah, go ahead.
I think with what you said about how starting on the 26th, you started cheating not in a good way. I think with that being said, I think going into the next segment of what are we doing this month, I think for me, this month I can't plan for future months right now, but in February, what one of the things that I'm going to do is no cheat days for me unless it is healthy, and I'm gonna try to do all I can to not even cheat healthy. Say what I say and then do what I said I was going to do. So that's one of the things I'm going to do is no type of sugars. I mean unhealthy sugars. That is.
Cause I do,
Mm-hmm.
cause I do the Jello. I do
Is
Jello.
that sugar though? That's zero sugar.
There's no it ain't.
Well, no, it's look at the box again. I think I saw zero sugars. That's why
You probably got
I
sugar free. I ain't got sugar
maybe
free.
maybe.
You know, I'm not gonna.
Why does it taste different or
It
something?
does to me, and
Mm-hmm.
my whole thing is whatever I do because I has to.
Mhm. Oh, I agree there. I'm
Yeah,
not going to eat something that I don't think is good.
yeah.
Well, I did. I have to say I have done something for the sake of health or losing weight. That didn't taste good to me, but I think you should enjoy. I think food was meant not only to be healthy, but also to taste good to us. So I do agree with that.
So what I'm doing is I'm changing out the salads. Remember, I said I had to find something with that meal that you gave. So
Hmm.
on Tuesdays and Thursdays, I'm have the what is it? Thursdays I have spinach and chicken. On Mondays and Fridays I have the 3 eggs, 6 slices of bacon. Oh, what is your thing? You just doing?
I'm not. I don't do well with. I tell myself portion controls, but I think I do a little bit more. So I think I have to be strict, but not too strict on myself, because I don't know how to behave, obviously. So
Why don't you do the thing where they say do half your plate with the vegetable and then
yeah,
a quarter of your plate with the starch and then a quarter of your plate with the
I don't
meat
eat
no
starch.
longer than your hand. Oh, you don't eat starch at all.
When I eat right, I don't eat starch. When I eat my right, because I can't say what's right for somebody
Yeah.
else. When I eat my right, I don't eat starch.
Okay, so why don't you do half the plate with vegetables and then a
Hmm.
quarter? Do you do meat?
I do meat. I do like the size of the palm of my hand
Yeah. So
for
why
the
don't you do that?
protein.
Well, then if that's the case, do three quarters of the plate vegetable and a quarter and then a quarter of meat.
I can do that. I
Yeah.
think I'll do that. Yeah.
Yeah. Try it out and let's see.
Your oldest daughter was the first person that told me that.
Oh, really? My oldest
Hmm.
daughter was the first. Even
Okay. And so, yeah.
so
So,
that's what we did last week. We said we was going next. So next week. So B5, you want to go for it?
with the last 5 minutes, audience,
Didn't
I
we
like
say we
to.
wasn't gonna say the last 5 minutes? That's why we did the code word.
Okay, so if I made a mistake and say it, why tell the audience it was a mistake?
Cause we discussed.
Okay, we might have. I'm human. I make mistakes. So,
Go ahead.
what's the challenge for the next weekend?
Yo, did
Put it in the comments for us. We need you to tell us what challenge you would like to see us do
for next weekend, right?
for next weekend.
Because we didn't get that many comments. So
Hmm.
for this weekend, I had for today I had lamb and I know
You
that's
had
not
lamb and fruit.
yeah I know that's not healthy, but I had a piece of
That's not
lamb.
healthy. Why that's not healthy?
Because you're supposed to have vegetables, so I had a piece of lamb.
Hmm.
But
Okay.
anyway, with that being said, so we got the challenge out the way. What's next?
What's next is I don't know what you want to talk about.
It's
Or
time
are
to
we
let's.
going?
I
Are
feel
we
like
going?
I think it's
Are
time
we
to
going?
let's go. All right, I see you next week. Let's go. Let's go.
Well,
Let's go.
let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's
Let's go. Let's
go.
go. Let's
All
go.
right. Bye bye.
All right. Bye.
Let's go, 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 let's go. Let's see a new city, catch a different vibe, pick a new mind. Oh, you coming with me? Oh, you coming with me? Let's see a new city, catch a different vibe, pick a new mind.